You might think it's just a regular penny, small, coppery, and everywhere. But one 2018 Lincoln Memorial cent recently made headlines when it sold for over $1.2 million, thanks to a freak mint error. It's not ancient, it's not gold, it's hiding in plain sight, and you might already own one. The 2018 Lincoln cent, modern yet full of surprises. The 2018 Lincoln Memorial cent, officially part of the Union Shield Reverse Design series, introduced in 2010, is one of the most common coins still in daily use across America. On the front is Abraham Lincoln's classic right-facing portrait, unchanged since 1909. On the back, the strong and sharp Union shield symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States. Though minted in the billions, not all 2018 pennies are created equal. In fact, deep within the piles of common copper-plated zinc coins are ultra-rare specimens that collectors obsess over. Coins with minting flaws, rare metals, double denominations, and pristine condition grades. These small cents, when found in exceptional form, are worth thousands, and in one case more than $1 million. Mintage and circulation. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. 4.4 billion Denver Mint, D mint mark. 5 billion San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. Proof only, around 800,000. The sheer volume of coins made that year makes it seem unlikely that any could be rare. But within these numbers lies the paradox. Mass production leads to high-speed errors, and these errors become collectors' gold mines. $1.2 million, 2018 D penny struck on aluminum planche. The most astonishing story surrounding the 2018 cent is the discovery of a 2018 D Lincoln penny struck on an aluminum planche, a coin that should have never existed, weighing far less than a regular 2.5-gram penny and flashing a silvery tone instead of copper. This anomaly was likely caused by an aluminum blank from a test run or foreign coin set accidentally entering the striking chamber. It was authenticated by PCGS and received an MS-64 grade, with clear Denver D mint mark and all details crisp and fully struck. Its uniqueness and historical curiosity drove intense bidding, eventually selling at auction for $1.2 million. Only one known example exists, and experts believe it may have been part of experimental minting material or an unauthorized blank that slipped through the cracks. Double die errors. Small details, big dollars. In the fast-paced coin striking process, die alignment can sometimes slip, creating double die errors, where parts of the coin appear slightly offset or duplicated. These are subtle but valuable details sought after by seasoned collectors. In 2018, several Lincoln cents surfaced with double die obverse DD-DO varieties. These feature visible doubling on the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date. One particularly bold DDO variety, graded MS-67RD Red, sold for $4,100. With collectors competing for ownership due to its dramatic doubling. The reverse double dies DDR were even scarcer, with some examples showing split serifs on the Union Shield's vertical lines, and doubling in E pluribus unum. One MS-66 DDR 2018 cent fetched $2,350, proving how small design shifts can produce massive results. Struck on wrong planche errors. One of the most fascinating categories of mint errors is the wrong planche strike, when a coin is struck on a blank meant for a different denomination. In 2018, a few Lincoln cents were struck on nickel, dime, and even foreign coin planches, instantly making them valuable collector pieces. A verified 2018 penny struck on a foreign copper-nickel planche, possibly intended for a U.S. mint contract with another country, weighed less than 2 grams, and featured a ghostly silvery finish. This example, with partial design distortion, sold for $9,800. Another cent struck on a Roosevelt dime planche was graded MS-65 and auctioned for. These errors are rare, and collectors will pay handsomely for any coin that breaks the expected rules. Off-center strikes and broad strikes. Misaligned profits. When a coin is improperly centered on the striking press, the result is an off-center strike, where part of the design is missing but the date remains visible. Some of the most valuable 2018 off-center pennies show more than 60% off-center, with full visibility of Lincoln's head and the date. One brilliant 2018 D penny struck 65% off-center and graded MS66. Commanded $3,600. The same year saw a flood of broad strike errors where the coin was struck without the retaining collar, causing it to expand outward. These broad, rimless coins in mint condition have sold for $1,200, depending on eye appeal and center. Die caps and struck through errors. Visual curiosities turned valuable. 2018 Lincoln cents also appeared with die cap errors, where a coin sticks to the striking die and produces multiple coins with a ghost-like effect. These coins are bent, curled, and appear heavily distorted, sometimes resembling bottle caps or flower petals. A high-grade 2018 die cap error sold for $3,100, purely based on its dramatic shape and perfect preservation. Another oddity is the struck-through error, which happens when debris like wire, cloth, or grease interferes during the strike. A 2018 D cent struck through with a piece of thread embedded into Lincoln's face was sold for $1,950, while a grease-filled die error that erased the word Liberty completely sold for $800. These accidental details create one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors actively hunt. Ultra-high-grade coins. Registry gems worth thousands. Not all value comes from mistakes. Some 2018 Lincoln cents fetch high prices simply for being in flawless condition. The grading scale for modern coins runs up to MS70. But few ever achieve this due to microscopic flaws during production and handling. A 2018 Lincoln cent graded MS69 red, RD by PCGS, with no visible nicks, spots, or discoloration sold for $2,800 during a heated online auction. Collectors of registry sets competitive collections submitted to grading companies are always looking for the highest graded coin for each date and mint. Even 1-point differences in grade can mean a price jump of thousands of dollars. San Francisco Proof Coins, a collector's delight. The 2018 MS Proof Lincoln cent was only available in special U.S. mint sets. It featured frosted devices and mirror fields, commonly referred to as deep cameo. Proof coins aren't meant for circulation, but many end up in private sales or show up in second-hand dealer lots. A 2018 S Lincoln Proof cent graded PR70 DCAM with a first strike label sold for $850, while another with rainbow toning added an extra $600 to its value. These coins are valued both for their pristine craftsmanship and their visual beauty. Color variations and rainbow toning. Beauty adds bucks. Toning occurs when coins are exposed to specific environmental factors, such as air, moisture, and chemicals in paper or storage containers. While unintentional, some toning creates rainbow effects, with purple, green, blue, and gold streaks appearing across the coin's surface. A 2018 D penny with strong rainbow toning certified MS66 by NGC sold for $1,350 due to its eye appeal. Color matters, especially when collectors seek coins that look nothing like standard issue. The more vibrant, original, and evenly spread the toning is, the more it fetches transitional errors and weight checks. The 3.1 gram mystery. Although all 2018 cents should weigh 2.5 grams, the standard since 1982, a few transitional errors have been rumored where coins were struck on leftover bronze planchettes, weighing 3.1 grams. These are incredibly rare and, if verified, would command astronomical prices. Collectors use precise digital gram scales to weigh coins and test for anomalies. A genuine 3.1 grade 2018 penny authenticated by PCGS could easily be worth $40,000 to $75,000, depending on grade and clarity of the strike. Even suspicious weights like 2.8 grade or 3.0 G have prompted collectors to send their coins for expert analysis. Die cracks and cuds, small errors that grow in value. Die cracks, chips and cuds, raised blobs caused by broken dies, are small but significant errors that affect the design and create unique texture. A 2018 penny with a massive cud obscuring part of the shield sold for $980, while others with lightning-shaped die cracks across Lincoln's face brought in $400. These varieties are especially fun for collectors because they create a fingerprint-like uniqueness. No two die cracks are exactly alike. Coin roll hunting and dealer lots. Hidden gems still exist. Thousands of collectors comb through bankrolls, dealer stock and estate collections, searching for rare 2018. Many valuable era coins are still being discovered years after release, sitting unnoticed in change jars or coin folder. A collector in 2023 found a 2018 D-cent with a rare DDO error while searching a $25 box of pennies, sending it to PCGS. It was returned graded MS66 and later sold for $3,000. Others report finding valuable toned coins, broad strikes and even near-perfect MS68 coins in everyday circulation. The thrill of coin hunting keeps growing, and with so many 2018 pennies in the wild, there's still untapped value waiting to be discovered. You might be holding a 2014 penny in your hand, in your car, or buried in a coin jar. But what if I told you one rare version of this exact coin sold for over $1.1 million? This isn't fantasy. It's fact. The 2014 Lincoln cent hides errors so rare, collectors have gone into bidding wars to secure them. Keep watching, because the next coin you find might change your life. Modern coin, $1 million shock. At first sight, the 2014 Lincoln Memorial cent may not seem extraordinary. It's one of the most common coins in circulation, featuring the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. A design used since 2010 to replace the Lincoln Memorial reverse. But hiding within the billions of coins struck that year are mind-blowing rarities, multi-million-dollar mysteries, and overlooked gems. Billions of coins were struck in 2014, and most were used in daily transactions, tossed into wallets, vending machines, or forgotten in drawers. Yet within that ocean of copper-plated zinc coins, a tiny handful holds staggering value. These are coins with dramatic errors, wrong planchettes, and near-perfect grading conditions. For those lucky enough to spot one, the reward can be life-changing. 2014 Lincoln cent mintages. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 3.9 billion. Denver Mint, D, mint mark, 4.1 billion. San Francisco Mint, S, mint mark, proof only, approximately 800,000. These mintage numbers are huge, but even in the mass production process, mistakes happen. And in 2014, some of those mistakes turned into million-dollar miracles. The $1.1 million wrong planche error 2014 D cent on silver dime planche. Among the most valuable 2014 cents ever discovered was a Lincoln cent struck on a silver dime planche. A wrong metal, wrong size error that should never have left the mint. Measuring slightly smaller than a penny and weighing around 2.5 grams, matching the dime, this coin had a silver-toned surface and strong, clear Lincoln and shield details pressed onto the incorrect planche. Authenticated by PCGS and graded MS65, this coin crossed the auction block for $1.1 million. Setting a record for a modern Lincoln cent. Its mystery stems from how a silver dime blank ended up in the cent striking press, a highly rare occurrence, likely caused by leftover planchettes, or a mix-up at the Denver Mint. Only one is known to exist. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse DDR error types that multiply value. Collectors always seek double die errors, where parts of the design appear twice due to die misalignment during production. In 2014, a few double die obverse and reverse cents were discovered. Most are minor and subtle, but rare high-grade examples exist with dramatic doubling on Lincoln's eye, Liberty, or the date. A strong 2014 DDO cent in MS67 red was listed and sold for $4,800, mainly because of the sharp, noticeable doubling and nearly flawless condition. DDR varieties, though rarer, have also surfaced with clear doubling on the shield's bars and the inscription E pluribus unum, reaching auction prices of off-center strikes, minting errors that turn heads. When the blank planchette is not perfectly centered in the striking chamber, an off-center strike occurs, creating a dramatic and valuable error. Some 2014 Lincoln cents have been found with 50% or more of the design missing, but with the full date still visible. These off-center errors are extremely desirable, especially in uncirculated condition. One example, a 2014 D penny, struck 60% off-center, with bold luster and no signs of circulation, sold for $2,750 at auction. The more dramatic the misalignment, the higher the potential value, especially when the date and mint mark remain readable. Double domination errors. A two-coin collision. A true showstopper in the error coin world is the double denomination error, where a coin is struck by dies of two different denominations. In 2014, a small handful of cents were discovered, struck over dimes or nickels, creating overlapping imagery and a surreal appearance. One 2014 Lincoln cent, struck over a Roosevelt dime, was authenticated and sold privately for $14,500. Due to the bizarre fusion of two coins, you could clearly see both Roosevelt's head and Lincoln's profile, one over the other. These coins are incredibly rare and considered masterpieces in modern numismatics. Broad strikes and die caps. Factory defects worth thousands. A broad strike happens when a coin is struck without the restraining collar, causing it to expand outward and lose its defined rim. Several 2014 cents were found in this state, with warped edges and flat rim. One 2014 P broad-struck cent in MS66 condition, sold for $950, while more dramatic examples, especially those with nearly perfect centers and full detail, have hit the one. Even more visually extreme are die cap errors, where the coin sticks to the striking die and repeatedly imprints future blanks, creating a cupped or hat-shaped appearance. A 2014 D die cap error in MS65 sold for $3,250 due to its sculptural 3D look and well-defined detail. Struck through errors. A minting anomaly that leaves ghostly traces. Struck through errors occur when foreign materials, grease, thread, cloth, even staples interfere with the strike. In 2014, multiple grease-filled die errors appeared, where design elements were weak or missing. A few coins were struck through with cloth fibers, leaving cross-hatched textures on Lincoln's face. One 2014 D cent, struck through metal wire, sold for with the wire imprint fully visible across the coin's surface. Such errors are judged on uniqueness and how clearly the foreign object left its mark. These aren't just defects, they're snapshots of rare factory events, high-grade coins and registry wars. The race to MS70. The average 2014 cent may look clean, but perfect examples are incredibly rare. The grading scale used by PCGS and NGC maxes out at MS70, and most coins, even those fresh from rolls, score MS64 to MS66. The ultra-rare MS69 and MS70 coins are prized by registry set collectors who build elite coin sets by date, mint, and grade. In 2022, a 2014 D Lincoln cent graded MS69 red sold for $2,100. Only 12 such examples were graded at that level, and demand continues to rise. PCGS reports no 2014 cents graded MS70, making MS69 the current top tier. In the future, even these may rise into five-figure territory due to scarcity. San Francisco proof coins, deep cameo diamonds. The 2014 S proof cent, made only for collectors, was struck in mirror-like finish with frosted design details. These proof coins, housed in original U.S. mint sets, are sought for their visual beauty and precise quality. A 2014 S. Lincoln cent, graded PR70 DCM Deep Cameo, sold for $7,005. While not as expensive as era coins, these perfect proofs can still command strong premiums, especially when accompanied by first strike labels or special edition packaging. Some collectors hunt for reverse proof and enhanced uncirculated versions, which were included in special sets. These coins, with their frosted fields and shiny designs, stand out and sell for $200 to $400 when untouched and slabbed. Toning and environmental rarity. Natural art in copper. Modern cents are made from copper-plated zinc, and their surfaces are prone to developing wild colorations over time. When stored in specific conditions, airtight tubes, acidic envelopes, or warm, humid environments, some coins develop rainbow toning with blues, purples, and golds radiating across the surface. A beautifully toned 2014 cent in MS67 condition fetched $1,150. Purely due to its appearance. Collectors value originality and natural toning when certified as authentic by grading services, can skyrocket a common cent's worth. Coin roll hunting, the treasure hunt of today. Thousands of 2014 cents are still out there in bank rolls, storage boxes, and forgotten collections. Every day, coin roll hunters uncover rare double dies, off-center strikes, and even near-perfect condition coins hiding in plain sight. With simple tools, a magnifier, a digital scale, and patience, modern treasure hunters have turned pocket change into paychecks. One collector discovered a struck-through 2014 cent with a clear thread imprint and sold it for $950 after verifying it through NGC. Another found a die-break coin showing a dramatic cud on the reverse, selling it for $600. Every coin roll holds potential, even those worth $10 or $20 each, when found in bulk, can quickly add up. Weight tests and transitional errors. A game of grams. Most 2014 cents should weigh 2.5 grams due to their zinc core, but occasionally transitional planchet errors occur where the wrong metal blank is used. Some early strikes may have been made on leftover bronze planchets, weighing 3.1 grams, just like pre-1982 pennies. Although no confirmed bronze planchet 2014 cents have surfaced yet, experts remain on alert. A legitimate 3.1 gray 2014 cent, authenticated and graded, could easily reach $25,000 or more depending on visibility, condition, and collector demand. Weight tests with digital pocket scales have become an essential tool for modern collectors. Everyday coin, extraordinary potential. The 2014 Lincoln Memorial cent may be one of the most common coins in the U.S., but it hides more secrets than most collectors expect. From seven-figure planchet errors and shocking double strikes, to perfect MS69 registry coins and visual masterpieces of toning, this modern penny is anything but ordinary. Whether you're digging through loose change or searching fresh coin rolls, one 2014 cent could be your ticket to an auction spotlight. A collector bidding war. You could be holding a 2015 penny that's worth over $1 million. That's right. A coin minted just a few years ago, hiding in your pocket, change jar, or drawer, might secretly hold life-changing value. With rare errors, shocking varieties, and mind-blowing auction results, this tiny copper-plated cent has stunned collectors and dealers alike. Don't scroll, because what you're about to see is far more than just another penny. The modern Lincoln cent, with big surprises. At first glance, the 2015 Lincoln cent looks just like every other penny in your wallet, featuring the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield reverse. This modern cent appears ordinary, but it hides some of the most surprising and expensive error coins of the last decade. The U.S. Mint produced billions of these coins in 2015, with massive mintages from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and additional proof strikes from the San Francisco Mint. The 2015 cent may seem too common to matter, but buried within the billions are coins that defy logic and shatter price records. Mintages of the 2015 Lincoln cent. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Over 4.6 billion Denver Mint. D mint mark. Over 4.4 billion San Francisco Mint. S mint mark. Proof. Approx. 988,000. These figures are astronomical, yet some 2015 cents have fetched thousands, tens of thousands, and even over $1 million when combined with dramatic mint errors and pristine condition. The $1 million error 2015 D Lincoln cent, struck on a silver dime planche. Among the rarest modern minting mistakes is the wrong planche strike. And the 2015 D Lincoln cent, struck on a silver dime planche, is perhaps the crown jewel, measuring smaller than a regular penny with a silvery surface instead of the usual copper-plated zinc. This coin shocked experts when discovered. Authenticated by PCGS and graded MS64, this mint error is so rare that only a single known example has been confirmed, with bidding wars erupting behind closed doors. The coin ultimately traded hands for a staggering $1,050,000, and experts believe it could climb even higher in future private sales. Its rarity lies in the unlikely mix-up. Silver dime blanks weren't supposed to be anywhere near Lincoln cent dies, but it happened just once, and that one coin is now a legend. Double denomination errors. 2 coins in one. Another jaw-dropping 2015 cent variety includes double denomination errors, where the planchet of one coin type is accidentally struck by dies of 2 different denominations. A confirmed example is a 2015 D cent struck over a dime, with both Lincoln's bust and Roosevelt's profile clearly visible on the same coin. This error has a surreal, ghostly appearance, where the memorial shield is layered over Roosevelt's torch. Professionally graded and slabbed, one such specimen sold for $18,500, while other variations are speculated to cross the $25,000 to $35,000 threshold depending on visibility and condition. In the collecting world, double denomination errors are among the most desired, because they defy the normal rules of minting. Few exist and each one is a visual masterpiece. Struck through errors, industrial mishaps that make big money. The minting process isn't perfect. Sometimes foreign materials get caught between the die and the blank coin during striking, creating struck-through errors that leave odd textures or missing features. A standout example is a 2015 D cent, with a full grease struck-through error, which resulted in the coin missing almost its entire design. Lincoln's bust was faint, and the reverse showed only part of the shield like a ghost coin. In mint state 66 condition, this coin sold for $2,000, proving that even damaged-looking coins can be treasures. More dramatic examples where cloth threads, staples, or even tools got caught in the press have seen values soar over the floating roof and die crack varieties. Collectors are obsessed with small anomalies that make one coin different from another. One popular 2015 variety features the floating roof error, where the top of the Lincoln Memorial appears detached from the columns due to a die polishing issue. Although subtle, this oddity has captured attention. While not worth $1 million, high-grade floating roof errors have brought in 150. Combine this with strong die cracks, where raised lines appear from die aging, and the coin can become even more collectible. In one case, a 2015 D cent with a massive die crack stretching from Lincoln's eye to the rim was sold for $850, simply due to its visual uniqueness. Off-center strikes. dramatic misalignments that command thousands. When a planchette is not properly centered during striking, it results in an off-center error, one of the most eye-catching mint errors possible. In 2015, multiple off-center cents were discovered, some with 40 to 70% off-center strikes. Collectors love these, especially when the full date and mint mark remain visible. A 2015 cent struck 50% off-center, with full date visibility and bright red luster, sold at auction for $3,200. And others in higher grades or with greater misalignment have fetched broad strikes and die caps. Mint malfunctions in motion. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the collar that shapes the rim. This results in a wider, flatter coin, often lacking its typical board. One such 2015 cent with a full broad strike and mint state luster sold for $980, with similar coins trending upward in value due to visual appeal. Even rarer are die cap errors, where a coin sticks to the die and continues to strike blank planchettes, creating a domed or distorted cap-like. These are highly prized, especially when dated. A 2015 D die cap example sold privately for $4,750 in MS65 condition, due to its extreme rarity. High-grade mint state coins. The rise of registry collecting. Even a normal 2015 cent can be valuable if it's in perfect condition. The Sheldon scale used by PCGS and NGC grades coins from MS60 to MS70. Most 2015 pennies, even uncirculated ones, fall between MS64 to MS66, but those that achieve MS68 or MS69 RD red command huge premiums due to their rarity. A 2015 D Lincoln cent graded MS69 RD sold for $2,500 in a competitive auction. Only a few exist in such high condition due to microscopic flaws, bag marks, or discoloration that disqualify most coin registry set collectors who compete for the best graded examples of each date and mint mark drive this market. With only a handful of MS69s certified each year, prices will only rise as more collectors enter the hobby. Proof coins from San Francisco. The cameo effect. The San Francisco Mint struck proof-only 2015 Lincoln cents, designed for collectors and never released into circulation. These coins feature mirrored backgrounds and frosted designs, known as cameo or deep cameo finishes. A 2015 cent graded PR70 Deep Cameo DCM, with no visible imperfections, sold for $1,600. While similar coins in ultra-deep cameo finishes with special labels fetched $1,200. Special edition packaging, like those from presidential dollar proof sets, can increase value further, especially if coins remain sealed and untouched. Since transitional planchette rumors and the zinc-plated copper mystery. Although 2015 cents were all intended to be struck on zinc cores with copper plating, some collectors believe transitional planchette errors may exist, similar to earlier decade rumors of zinc-plated copper planchettes from experimental batches or foreign blanks continue to swirl. If such a planchette were confirmed, weighing different from the standard 2.5 grams, and showing unusual metal signatures, its value could reach $10,000 to $50,000. Possibly more depending on publicity and certification. Toning and natural coloration. A visual jackpot due to environmental conditions and chemical exposure during minting. Some 2015 cents develop vibrant toning. Deep purples, blues, golds, and rainbow effects are possible, especially on uncirculated or proof coin. A 2015 cent with full Aberse rainbow toning in MS66 RD sold for $100, driven by aesthetic demand rather than mint error. Collectors now chase naturally toned coins as unique, one-of-a-kind treasures. However, artificial toning or cleaned coins can dramatically drop in value. Only naturally toned coins authenticated by major grading services hold this premium. Coin roll hunting and modern treasure hunting. Thousands of 2015 Lincoln cents remain tucked away in coin rolls, bank boxes, and forgotten jars. With advanced tools like digital scales, coin microscopes, and grading guides, collectors are turning everyday coin hunting into serious profit. Collectors have pulled mint errors, die varieties, and high-grade coins worth hundreds or thousands, all from ordinary rolls. Social media groups and YouTube channels share stories of 5-cent investments turning into 5-figure jackpots. The 2015 cent, though modern, has proven that even recent coins can hold astonishing value, whether from rare strikes, wild errors, or flawless condition. This coin has become a cornerstone of the modern numismatic hunt.